That's what we want.
We are live. Another special hangout even before the season. This is kind of special this year. We got a couple, well, three special guests. Well, two special, one not really that special, but I guess he is special.
I'm recurring.
Whatever. Got Mason Parris and Brayton Lee, and I guess to get started, they're not committing tonight, even though a horde of college coaches and media people have been texting and calling them all day, and I kind of apologize for that. That's why I tried getting them together.
Division two. Go
yes. So we're gonna have a pretty cool announcement. They don't even know what's going on. They actually know kind of one of the announcements, but that's pretty much a given. But first things first, we'll start with Mason. How's your visits going? I know you were at Michigan, I believe, last week. And tell us a little bit how your visits are going, where you are going this week, when, and what other things you've been experiencing outside of the football season.
My first visit actually was NC State was my very first visit, which was pretty cool. We went paintballing. I got to wrestle with Gwiz, which was a pretty cool experience. And then last week I went to Michigan. It was good. I got to wrestle with Kuhn. We had a good time. And then I'm going to Nebraska this weekend. And then next weekend is Virginia Tech. And then the weekend after that is Northwestern.
Oh, so pretty busy there. Any fun stories? You got to wrestle with Kuhn and Gwiz. Those are two of the best guys in the country. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty fun. How'd it feel to wrestle guys like that, men, instead of boys that you've been wrestling in high school?
Oh, I mean, I had a really good time wrestling them. It was really fun. I learned so much just from wrestling with them a little bit and them showing me a few things, and it was definitely a different feel.
Definitely cool. That's some some pretty big names to be wrestling around with. That's pretty neat to be able to do that. So, and then you're going to Nebraska. Word is that Brayton is also going to Nebraska this week. So you guys say hi to each other and get to hang out, probably go play some, go to the football field and do all that fun stuff. Brayton, how's your visits going? I saw you were at Minnesota last week, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So, how are they going, and where you head to next, I guess? Or where have you been? I know you canceled one to go wrestle at a little tournament somewhere.
Yeah, so I started off 1 week before the IPO. I went to Oklahoma State. That was pretty awesome. I went to a football game. I got to roll around with Dean Heil. So that's pretty sweet. Pretty fun time there. Then last weekend, I got to go to Minnesota. I stayed with the McKees, and I was with Bobby and Gable, former Indianans. And then I got to wrestle around with Mitch a little bit, and then went to a football game there. That was pretty fun. And then this weekend, I'm heading with Mason down to Nebraska. I'm leaving Friday, and then I'm pretty sure after that I'll be heading to Iowa State, and then Virginia Tech is probably where I'll be headed after that.
Cool. So you have pretty busy spring or fall. I mean,
yeah.
You're not, and on top of that, you are the student section cheerleader.
That's me.
So
really got his job.
You got it right.
So you got not only that, you have to do all that stuff, man. And Mason's here playing football out there. You guys are both you guys are pretty busy. We're about 7.5 weeks away from the first official practice. So
you also forgot to mention another little rinky-dink tournament down in North Carolina that he's probably going to be training for.
The Superish 30,
like Super 7 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Super 31 or 2, something like that. Yeah, that's a pretty good little tournament. Also, I'll be down there. I know. So should be some great wrestling. I guess let's get to the juicy information. Or Nick, where have you visited lately?
Well, today I went to the local Pizza Hut and partook in their delicious lunch buffet.
Not your first buffet, not won't be your last.
You think go for the pizza first. Hit the breadsticks and the salad, get that, and then get that pizza because it's gonna weigh you down, and you don't want that.
You hearing that, Mason? That's how to gain some weight. I mean,
I wrestled 119 in high school, and I'm 178 now. So do the
math.
That's a big boy.
Thanks, man.
It's a lot of buffets. So with that, we're going to start with some of the news. The first one, I kind of leaked it to them earlier today because Brayton was a little antsy. He wants to know what's going on.
It was.
And we have our preseason magazine after our tournament. Usually that's the focus. And we always have at least one or two people on the cover. I like to put a lot more than one person on the cover because we have a lot of great wrestlers in the state. First year we only had one. First couple of years we had one, and it's always neat to get promotion throughout the state. So Mason and Brayton, you guys will both be on the cover this year, which is pretty cool. We'll get with you guys about how to get some pictures and stuff, and we'll go from there off the air. But you guys will be on there. Maybe we'll get some kind of theme going, Super Brayton and Bat Mason. I don't know. Superheroes. We'll do something pretty cool.
Bratman.
Bratman. I'm sure he's probably been called Bratman by his parents once or twice.
Yeah.
Phew, Bratton.
Bratton. Yes. So, that's one little piece of news. Pretty much everyone knows that those two are pretty much the head of the class. There's some great seniors, but those guys, you two are both pretty well have a lot of accolades. So, 2 state titles, 1 loss. That's pretty impressive. With that, I know since you guys are pretty busy, you guys are probably have a nice little calendar set up and, have a lot of things in your calendars right now, making sure you guys don't overlap visits and such. So, do you guys have your phones handy?
Yeah.
Brayton doesn't, but
pull out your phone and go to your calendar app.
Where's mine at?
All right.
pretend to use.
It's an activity. We're having activity time. Whoa, Mason went offline.
That's good.
Mason doesn't care about your news.
If you're on your phone, If you're on your phone, Mason, you don't need to do that.
All right.
Okay. Just write it down. Put a Post-it note.
Just hang out.
Brayton, you got your calendar out. Go to April 14th.
Yep.
You there?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, no, is he on April 14th?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Definitely not my home screen.
Put down what you're going to be doing that day. You're going to wrestle. You and 13 or 12 other Indiana seniors are going to wrestle the best wrestlers in the USA.
I like it.
Ooh.
Go up to your location. Put this address: 1000 South Odell Street, Brownsburg, Indiana.
That's sick. For real?
Yes.
That's sick.
Yes.
Against like Team USA, like the best kids in the country. We're talking Indiana versus USA.
Yes.
At the Berg.
Yes.
Holy cow, that's sick. That's sick, man. That's gonna be crazy. April 14th.
Mm-hmm.
Do we already have the matchup set up?
I don't know.
We
don't have a matchup set up.
We're starting to get matchups set up. So, yeah.
Holy cow.
We're winning.
We're both winning. That's all you need to know.
That's what I expect. So just to recap, the 2018 Dream Team Classic, top Indiana seniors versus the top US guys at Brownsburg High School on April 14th. We got DJ already set up, already confirmed. Jim's confirmed.
Like our gym?
Yes.
Are we talking like maybe the field? Or are we talking the gym?
The gym.
All right.
There's gonna be fans. We want Brayton's fans all there.
Oh yeah, they'll come.
Pregunta.
What'd you say?
Pregunta.
That's a question.
Yes.
Man, what was it? Come on, keep going.
This is a typical Brayton Lee conversation.
Yeah.
Keep going. It's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna pretty cool stuff. I'm excited. We just literally committed today, even though I knew I was going to probably do it last night. That's why I was contacting you guys. I'm super excited. They're all going to come down to Indiana, wrestle. We're going to have a great time. We'll have information on tickets, on all the other stuff that's going to go on. If for people that are out there, I know that we are going to need some, fans in the seats. So start marking that day on your calendar. Should be pretty open as far as competitions and stuff. So lots of great matches that could happen. I mean, I'm looking at, Mason, there's a handful of very good heavyweights. Mm-hmm. I think you're going heavyweight that you'll see, that you could possibly see, Gable Stevenson, that'd be an awesome match. It'd be fun for Indiana. So, you got Cassiope. We just saw him last week. That's pretty good. Brayton, you probably know more about the guys that you'd be wrestling than I probably do. So, I mean, you got a lot of good guys up in that weight 152 area. So, some pretty good kids. Even better, you have Mills and Mulkey and Walton who are right on the mix to be able to go there. So that'd be pretty cool to have a few Brownsburg buddies there too. Was it worth the news? Worth the wait?
Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. That's crazy.
Any other comments you guys want to have? I want to keep this short. You guys probably have studying. You got probably text your girlfriends. Any comments, Mason? Or are you just in awe that you get to wrestle one last time in Indiana, repping an Indiana singlet against the best in the country?
Can I sleep at Brayton's house when I'm up there?
Sure. We're actually going to have some Brownsburg people.
First off, before you commit that, I have a cat and a bed. All I'm saying.
Yeah, well, this is the real Berg. Just gotta throw that out there.
No, we're gonna. I think we're working it out. So there's some parents and stuff at Brownsburg and maybe other places we won't mention with an A might host some kids. So we'll be working on that. Obviously, it'd be more fun for you guys to stay, with a family, even the guys from the USA. I mean, I know Brayton's been on the national scene and all that stuff forever. So a lot of those guys probably already know him, whether it's good or bad, but whether you beat them or whatever. But, knowing those, it'd be kind of cool to hang out and not be stuck in a hotel. So yeah, we'll you talked to Brayton about that this week, about staying at his place. Brayton,
I got you, buddy.
You think of your question yet?
Yeah, I think no, I haven't. No, I haven't. Dude, it slipped so quick. It's gone.
You're gonna have the spotlights.
Yeah.
I don't know about the fog.
Oh yes, we're gonna do the spotlight.
We'll try the fog machine, but last time we did it, I set the fire alarm off, and our AD was not super thrilled.
I can picture a ton of people.
Yeah,
I can picture unlimited people.
That's
so. Are these kids gonna be like flown in and stuff, or is this just kind of like on their own?
No, they'll be flown in, and as long as if they're like from Illinois or Ohio, they'll probably drive. But if they're far enough away, they'll be flying in, and they'll be coming in Friday night. We'll have a banquet on Friday night, or actually they'll come in like Friday afternoon. Probably have a workout. Hopefully, you guys' new facility will be done by then. That'd be cool to show that off.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna have a banquet Friday night. Mainly for parents and coaches, but if others want to come, hopefully there'll be room. We have to solidify a place for that.
Dawson's.
Saturday, hang out, maybe do an activity, something, go karts, go putt-putting, I don't know, do something, hang out somewhere and grill out something, I don't know. We'll figure that out. And then Saturday night, about 6 o'clock is kind of what we're tentatively scheduling it for. We're going to wrestle. There's going to be we're going to pack the Brownsburg Dome.
The doghouse?
The doghouse.
Okay. Bone Zone. The Bone Zone?
Bone Zone. We're gonna pack the Bone Zone. So I'm excited. Make sure you're telling your friends, Brayton. I mean, we're gonna do this right. We're gonna have the DJ. We're gonna have the spotlight. We're gonna stream this. We're gonna do everything right. We're gonna, like we do. We like to promote things, and I think this is awesome for Indiana wrestling. And Brayton, you get to wrestle in front of your hometown fans one last time, and against a top guy from the U.S. I knew you'd be a little excited.
That's crazy. So, who is the main guy of this? Who is the main guy behind this? You?
Mm-hmm. I went up to the Illinois one this year, and talked to the guy, and I wasn't sure he'd let us do it because it'd be the first time in Indiana. It's the first time it's ever been done. So you guys are the first to do this. And he came back a couple weeks ago and said, And I actually found the email in my spam folder. Luckily said, hey, I want to have you guys in there. So talked to old D Snyder. He hooked me up. So make sure you give him a big hug tomorrow when you see him at school and say thanks. So, and it's history from there. So any other comments before we close a quick hangout, the quickest ever hangout you guys have?
I already knew all this, so I'm not surprised.
Yes. I was like Brayton's look like Odell Street.
Oh, I had a bunch of people at Red Copa today were mad.
Why is that?
Because I wouldn't tell them. I was like, come on, tell me. I was like, no.
We actually have a lot of viewers. So with that.
What are we working with?
What are we working with? What do you mean?
Like viewers wise?
Gear wise?
Yeah.
Cliff Keen's a title sponsor. So we're going to get a bunch of Cliff Keen gear. If you go to their Instagram, you'll see what the gear they got. They got singlet, shorts, shirt, bag, things like that. I'll probably throw in some extra stuff. I'm not going to lie.
How many viewers are watching this, Joe?
It said about 70-ish, but how
many of them do you think quit when you said they're not committing?
Well, that was 175. So anyway, we are going to get off of here. You guys don't have to exit, so don't worry. And we'll see everyone April 14th, Brownsburg High School, 6 p.m. Thanks.